Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, family, friends, the academy, government officials here, citizens, fellow mourners. This is a difficult time for all of us. It's very difficult. Let me just pass condolences to the family. I mean, it is not easy to imagine, those of us who only knew Professor as friends, how it is to have lost him as a family. But such, as somebody said, is the fate of all of us. It's a journey that we must all go. I did not know Professor for as long as many of you. I only have known him for, I think, 4 years. But it was very, very eventful relationship, which is probably not known to, only known to very few people, starting with His Excellency the President. Because when His Excellency the President reached out to me a couple of years when he was going to run for president, and asked he wanted me to join his team, he mentioned several names of the people he thought should be in the team. I said, I know of Professor Munavu, he mentioned him, but we never quite interacted because I was a main campus student and he was a Chirombo professor those days. But the long and short of it, we had a conversation, we agreed that he was going to be our chairperson. And some of the members of the team are also the professors and other people. I won't go into details. So for 3 years, we met every Saturday morning, hosted by Chairman Mudama. Every Saturday morning for 3 years. And charted the course that led to current president being elected. I don't think many people here know that side of Professor Munavu, of being part of political strategy, and it just shows you how versatile a person. And those kind of, someone talked about boards, but political war rooms, as we call them, is a different animal altogether. The conversations that go on there, the sort of challenges of dealing with a very dynamic world. But all the time, Professor Chair does, is an amazing person in terms of bringing people with different minds to a sense of purpose and sort of being able to navigate complexity, which I suppose as a professor of chemistry comes with the territory. You know, complexity is, and that's why I concluded, he has dealt with complexity so much that it was just something he took in his stride. In the course of that work, and once we began developing policy, of course it was natural that he would lead our work on education. And as we started working on education and he convened that group, we came to the realization that the challenge of taking on the education sector where it was at the time was so big that we probably would not be able to pronounce ourselves on it at the time, and we put it on the back burner and said, if we don't win, we will have to create a process of beginning to sort of get the country to come to grip with the challenge of education that we were going to be facing. it was only natural that when that happened, that it was Professor Munavu who would then go on, and that's how he got to lead the Working Party. So again, we got to work in the background. Given the nature of that particular challenge, the calmness, the ability to again bring an even bigger group, and it's very diverse, people in education, from labor, from teachers to policy, all those stakeholders, and to be able to come up with, again, what has been stated is really a path-breaking and consequential, probably, document in terms of organizing education in this country that we are likely to see for a long time. So, as I said, we did not know Professor for as long as many people in this room, but I believe that interaction was one where I was able to draw on the depth and the wisdom and the compassion and the sense of humor when it mattered, when you needed it. And we developed that relationship as we were steering that whole enterprise. We continued to reflect on it after the fact, and we would sit down, a glass of red wine, and ask ourselves, did we really do that? Because when it's behind you, you reflect on it and say, you know, that was something sort of different. So I want to pass the consolidates of all our teams. We've been talking. I mean, this is somebody we expected to continue to reminiscence on that experience for a long time. We will not be able to do that. We will miss him greatly. We are eternally grateful. I personally, I cannot possibly express how grateful I am and how privileged I feel that even not having had the long experience that we spent that time, and will be able to cherish those memories for the rest of my life. So, good people, family, friends, pray for you, wish you peace, calm, tranquility, in the knowledge that Professor Munavu, as somebody said, he lived as probably we should all live, as close as probably you can say that any human being should live, and that those memories and that inspiration will continue to serve us and guide us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Professor Ndii. Let me acknowledge very quickly the chairpersons of Parastatos and the chairperson of University Councils who are present today. You may be upstanding.